The next candidate I would like to invite is the LGBTI candidate, Poppy Walker.
Do I sit next?
Yeah. Well, whatever you choose. Poppy, nice to see you. So, do you think that the leaflets which explain the terminology of your society will have a real impact to Westminster University?
On my manifesto I wrote that I would like to produce some sort of leaflet to distribute among staff, so that staff would have like a bare minimum of training in sort of LGBT terminology, LGBTI terminology, understanding what intersex means, what the word cis means, for example. It's Latin for same side. Lots of people think it's an acronym, that sort of thing. People don't know what that means, and especially in staff who are older, who might not be as right on, it's really, really important to make people, the trans students and LGBTI students, comfortable. So that would be like the bare minimum. The reason I put that in my manifesto would be that would be like a starting point. Like, ideally, I would like to make some sort of training available for staff, but I can't write that on a manifesto and then not deliver. So.
But you can say that because actually not many, sometimes students just don't get to read the leaflets. So if there is any other method that you can actually talk to them about your society.
Yeah, I would really like to create a dialogue not just between LGBTI students, but between the staff, the sort of cis and straight and greater community in the university, in understanding what it means to be LGBTI and to create an environment in which anybody can come out, anybody can feel accepted, and
Also, have you done any research in regards of challenges of implementing these gender-neutral toilets in this campus and all other campuses?
I've spoken to Lauren at the Students' Union. She's actually been trying to implement that at Cavendish, and there are lots of toilets, accessible toilets that are around that are already gender neutral, but the problem, especially on the Harrow campus, is that you have to get a key in order to use those toilets, which kind of makes them significantly less accessible, point one, but also those toilets could easily be made accessible for people who want to use gender-neutral toilets. I don't think that's a very difficult thing.
All right, so for now it just a matter
you don't need a different sort of toilet, you just need to make some of them like open for all people.
How would you also reach out to students who are not already involved in your society or to Students' Union?
Well, I'm not. I contacted the LGBT Society and I would like to liaise with them in the future, but other than signing up on Freshers' Day, I've only been here since September, but I haven't been directly involved, and I think for lots of people, especially if they're not single, lots of people aren't directly involved with like a society. There isn't like a, it's a strange thing to have a club for, really, but it's necessary to sort of interact with other people from the community.
So you think it's important to also engage other people, even if they are not in the societies?
It really helps to people to understand what their identity is about when you talk to other people. Just knowing that there are other women who dress like me has been really important to me growing up. So.
All right. How do you also see the liberation officers working together?
I think it's really important because obviously you can be, like, I'm mixed race and bi. You can be all of the things at once. You can be a trans woman who's black and a lesbian and has a disability, learning disability or otherwise. And all those things can be happening for you. And people just sort of, when they think of LGBTI, they just think of like a white person, or they think of an able-bodied person. And I think it's really important that the liberation officers all work together, because intersectionality is just really important especially for those people.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.